What's up, everybody? It's Cameron. I wanted to just talk about something stupid that I did. And it kind of bit me in the ass, but then it kind of turned around and worked out okay in the end. But before I tell you about my issue, how I fixed it, how it kind of turned out, I just want to take a second to thank you guys for watching, and please take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. So let's get into it. All right. In my video recently where I told you about my top selling items for April, right? Probably remember that. If you don't remember that, go back and watch it. I just go over my top selling items, and they're out there in case you want to list them and maybe get your first sale if you're new, and also just helps you guys keep tabs on what's Cameron selling. So anyway, in that video there is a raft that I sold plenty of times, and even after I released the video, a lot of you guys were like, oh man, I sold that, but it kind of stopped selling, so it's funny to know that you were selling that. Anyway, I got a sale for that same raft after that, and I was like, oh, I'm surprised. Normally when I list something in my video, I kind of stop getting sales on it because then everybody else starts selling it. It's just part of the game, no worries. But once the person bought it, I went on and noticed, just like what everybody else was saying, oh, it's out of stock. And not only is it out of stock, but the price is way higher than what it was when I was listing it during my video. Like, already the price is just so much different, and it's always out of stock. It's like the garden beds a long time ago that I used to talk about. Anyway, the issue is that it was out of stock, like I said, whatever. So I found another one that's very similar price. I messaged the customer and was like, hey, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I went to fulfill your order, but now this item's actually out of stock and I don't know when I'm gonna get any replenished. So I have this new one in that's actually a little more expensive than the one that you ordered. If you want, I can send this one instead at no extra cost for the inconvenience. Wink. And she was like, oh, okay. I sent her a picture of it. It was like a blue one. If I sell a bunch of them, who knows? Maybe it'll be on my next video. But either way, you'll probably find it. Regardless, I found this product, but she took forever to message me back. So I didn't really get the permission to send that one instead. By the time she messaged me back, I was like, okay, cool. I ran upstairs, hopped online, got on my computer, and it was sold. It was like sold out at that price, and now the price is jacked up again. I'm like, dang it. But there was a new/used one, or a used/good quality one for like $56. So to map this out for you, this person bought a $120 raft with $20 shipping on my account, so on Facebook. Normally, I buy a raft that's like $90 or so. When I first found the secondary option, it was $93. So the difference from what she paid versus the profit was decent. I think it ends up being like $40 after everything's said and done or something. Pretty decent. But I didn't have that option anymore, and I was like, oh, I already did this weird roundabout thing. I don't want to have to revert her back. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna send a used one. Let's see. And I'm gonna tell her that, because on the used thing, it gives you a description. Box is opened, and there's a small cosmetic blemish on the bottom of it. I'm like, okay. So I messaged the client or the customer, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, I had to open this box and just to check because it's my last one, and I wanted to make sure everything was in there. So the box is going to be opened, and there is a small cosmetic defect on the bottom of it, and this is why this one was sold last, just because it looks like it was a return or something. And she was like, okay, no problem. I'm like, all right. So I sent that one, right? I'm like, whoa, I'm actually going to get like way more profit for this. I'm going to get like $80 or something for this thing. Stoked, right? I'm so excited. I finally get my tracking email from Amazon, because this was on Amazon. my dumbass sent it to the wrong person. And it was the only one they had. I was using Z-Drop, and you know, when you can use on Z-Drop, you can use a copy paste button in the addresses from your orders so that when you go fulfill an order, you can just hit paste and it auto-fills all the information for you. Let's take a moment. If you're interested, coupon code is down in the description for that. You get like $1 off your monthly stuff if you sign up with Z-Drop. Anyway, it lets you do that. And I had not copied the new customer's order. The autofill was still loaded with the order that I had fulfilled before that. So a guy who had bought some like little small $10 thing, I was now sending a whole raft to this dude. And I noticed that, and I was like, oh crap, like it's already been a whole 24 hours. I got my tracking number, and now this isn't even gonna work. Like like this guy might get that. I went to go cancel my order, and usually when something's already shipped, you can't really cancel an order that easy. It a lot of the time, like it will tell you like, wow, we can't guarantee, and sometimes it just flat out's like, no, dude, you can't cancel this order. You're stupid. So I knew that I was stupid, but I went ahead and tried it. I canceled it, and it surprisingly, I think since it was shipped with TBA, so through Amazon's shipping service, they were cool with canceling it because they just basically probably send something to the guy and it's like, hey, this item no longer, don't mess with it, bring it back. So they just leave it on their truck, I'm assuming, till the end of the day and come back with it. But now I'm like, crap, okay, I gotta send this person a new raft now at a higher price. I'm like, dang it, because now I'm missing out on this juicy profit that totally was working out. Which I probably shouldn't have done anyway. I shouldn't have done that. But I was testing a new thing now because I was like, ooh, what if I can sell used stuff to people as long as they give consent for it? Like, and they're cool with it. Why not? It's not something you can really plan for because I can't really guarantee used items. But if there is one by the time somebody orders it and I offer it to them, oh well, maybe. But I wouldn't recommend it because I already got bitten in the ass. And not really because of that part, but just because like now when I had to go re-fulfill the order so that I could actually get it shipped, it's like, well, now the item actually costs a little bit more. It was like $93 when I first found it. Then I bought a used one for $56 or something. But now it's like $100 and some dollars. It's like a low like $105 or something. So I still got profit. You know, I got a decent profit from it. It just wasn't what I wanted at first, but that's totally okay. I'm just gonna see what exactly profit I got from that while I'm on the computer. Maria, I got $32. It was a 24% profit because I had to eat a little bit of it. Not the best profit. I don't usually like going below 30, but for $32, not too big of a deal. Just wanted to let you guys know that the thing isn't Z-Drop's fault. It's really mine because I didn't copy I didn't hit the button on the new person's order. I was just so excited and trying to troubleshoot this issue that I just overlooked a thing, and I needed to slow the hell down and actually do what is technically like my job, I guess, and pay attention to what I'm doing. So when this is just a warning. I'm a cautionary tale. When you are doing these things and you start to get like, you're like, oh man, I just got to get this done. I just got, I got to get to this thing, or I got this errand to run, or somebody's waiting on me. Just slow down and do it later. Or if you do need to do something urgently, focus and just make sure you're checking everything before you continue, because I got bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. I would love to know in the comments what kind of things like this have happened to you guys. I'm curious because I know that several things like this have happened to me, but this is just one that's recent. So I was like, I'm going to make a quick video and talk about it. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what kind of things have you done like this? What questions do you have? If you're interested in anything, I would love, again, for you guys to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time.